Warriors, would you like to know how you can build a six-pack app working as little as 15 minutes a week? That is exactly what I'm going to show you today. Hi, my name is Stephen Coe. I'm Executive Warrior Coach here at Executive Warrior Academy. Effectiveness is what we live for. As entrepreneurs, as business leaders, we want to be effective. And to be effective, you need a lean, healthy body. It's much more than just looks, right? It's fantastic to fit into a nice shirt and, to have a sexy beach body. But what's more important is this is a sign of good health. This is a sign that your brain is sticking, you have low inflammation. And why do I say that? Now, majority of people, when you have inflammation, you have gut, right? You build up your retained fluids around your tummy area, and fat carries a lot of water. It binds with it and stores around your tummy area, and for us guys, it's really difficult to get rid of. So when you have a six-pack abs, what that shows that is you have a good sign of health, but you also have mental clarity. The challenge is, how do you get there? There's a ton of things that we can do, and I've tried them all. I've tried jogging, I tried going to the gym. I go to the gym 6 days a week. I was working ridiculous amount of time in the gym when I could be using that time to work on my business, to spend my time with my family. But instead, I'm trying to be healthy. How can you be healthy in less time is the key. That's the effectiveness principle of Executive Warriors. We want to achieve our goal in the least amount of time possible by doing the least amount of work. We want to maximize the result from the time we invest. Now, health is essential for energy. Six-pack abs is essential for you to be healthy. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you have a tummy, if you have a bit of tummy, first of all, it is not your fault. A lot of confusion, there's a lot of marketing, there's a lot of big food, there's a lot of interest in making sure that you're not as healthy as possible, because there's money to be made to keeping you sick and tired and overweight. For you to overcome that momentum, it means that you have to break that cycle. You have to stop doing what everyone else do, because that's how you get everyone else's result. If you're looking to be fit, lean, healthy, and high performing, you have to do the 1%. What the 1% do to get there. And this is what I'm about to show you right now. First principle is all about intensity. You've heard about high intensity interval training. The mistake most people make when they do high intensity interval training is a lack of intensity. At the end of your duration, if you feel that you can pump out more reps, if you can pump out more squats, whatever it is that you're doing to do your high intensity interval training, it means it's not intense enough. High intensity dictates that by the end of that cycle, you feel so fatigued that you can't pump out anymore. That is the intensity that you need to do. So when I do a workout in the Executive Warrior protocol, I use Tabata protocol as the basis. So that is 20 seconds high intensity training, 10-second rest. And that 10 second should be so, you should feel that you absolutely need that 10 second, because you're so intense in that 20 second that you absolutely need that 10-second rest. If you do your 20 seconds and you feel you can pump out more, you're not working at the right intensity. So that's principle number one. Principle number two, instability. What am I talking about? All right, let me bring out some tools. Traditional martial art exercise, we use a lot of bands of all kinds. This is the modern day equivalent. In the old days, we use bamboo, and we tie a string around the bamboo, and then it bounces, it gives you that flex. So we use that instability to enhance the effectiveness of the exercise. Now, if I pull this, what happens, right? I'm not sure if you can see this, but if I pull this, you'll see that there's that stretch, instability, right? What that tells my body is that this is something that you need to rapidly adapt to. Your body is a highly efficient machine. When you give it the same rep, when you give it the same rhythm, when you get the same thing that it knows how to expect, it will prepare for it, and you will try to minimize energy expenditure. You try to make it efficient. So let me give you an example. A lot of people I know jog, right? They jog for long distances over the same direction, in the one direction. What happens? your body very, very quickly adapts. And soon you find that you have to go longer and longer and longer to get the same benefit. That's because your body is actually wasting away all the things that you don't need. For example, all the stabilizers for running backwards, all the lateral movement, the side to side agility movement, right? You're going to the left, you're going to bounce to the right, you're going to lose all that because your body says, hey, this guy, he only runs forward for a long period of time. He doesn't need to move side to side. He doesn't need to bend his back. He doesn't need to run backwards. Oh, great. Let's make those muscles shrink. Let's make all the things, and we can use that energy to help this guy move forward. Now, the day you go bend over to pick up the rubbish or your kids is the day you go, ugh. Oh, that's how you can get injured, right? And this is why it's so important that when you train, you introduce the principle instability and you introduce lateral movement, backwards movement. Not only does that prevent injury, it actually keeps your body guessing. It's like, okay, I need this back muscle. Oh, he's running forward now. Oh, he's running left. I need them more, right? So that's how you can grow. That's how you can maximize your energy expenditure. That's the benefit of exercising, is to train as many things as possible within the shortest space of time and keep your body guessing. And instability, whether it's a band or let's go, this is something that you would have seen, right? Kettlebells. In the old Chinese wrestling, we call these locks. Okay, there's ancient locks, looks like this. We train the exact same way. And free weights is another principle of instability, because free weights, it doesn't happen in a smooth line, right? It's unlike machines. It happens in a smooth line, which is great. If you got an injury, you need to ease your way back into exercise. But it is much more effective if you have free weights, if you have some instability, whether it's body weight exercises like push-ups or squat, lizard walk, all kinds of exercise. You can get bands like this for next to nothing on Amazon, really, really cheap. And that is the second principle I want to introduce to you. If you're not using this, you're not maximizing your workout. When you do that in combination with intensity, you are going to expend a huge amount of energy. You're going to get a huge amount of benefit from that same amount of time as if you do that prolonged period of time, which is it's not very efficient. So that's principle number 2, instability. Principle number 3, science. So latest physiological research and sports research have helped us uncover all kinds of technology that are going to help you be more effective in your workout. And again, remember, we're trying to get more in less time. So if you can do less, do that. That's only going to help you. Right? So what am I showing here? This is called BFR band, blood flow restriction training bands. You can get this at all kinds of different prices. You can get them very affordable, like almost like a tourniquet. They kind of wrap around. Well, for this one, these are for your legs. You wrap around your legs like this. Okay, what happens is you put them up, and then you can plug in this pump. You plug it in and pump it up. And what happens is this restricts the blood flow around your muscle, right? The blood flow that's going back, and it pulls and it creates an extra layer of stress on your muscles around that area. So you can actually train harder. Remember, intensity, back to principle number 1. What I'm doing is I'm using technology to increase intensity without physically doing anything extra, without doing a longer duration. I'm using technology. That means I can use lighter weights, I can use body weights, and I get the benefit almost like I'm carrying a much heavier piece of weight around me. Multiple benefit of using this. First, it's time efficient. You're doing the same amount of work, but you're getting more benefits. But second piece is, it means that you can do your workout anywhere. One of the reasons why people can't work out as much or as heavy as they would have liked is because they don't have the necessary heavy weights around them. It's not something you can carry. And for you as a busy executive, as a busy leader, to go to the gym, to do a weight, it takes a lot of time away from your business, from your family. What if you can use technology like these bands, right? Which is portable, it's very light. You can carry anywhere. It means you can work out heavy, have this stimulating effect from the exercise in little time, anywhere. And that is the secret for 15-minute exercises, right? In the time it takes you to drive to the gym, park, change, get exercise, I would have already done my exercise. So 15 minutes is all about using these principles of science, right? Principle number 3, instability and intensity to help you maximize the benefit. And that is how you can build a six-pack ab in 15 minutes a week, as little as 15 minutes a week. Now, everyone's different. I'm not going to lie, right? If you're already hugely overweight, you probably want to do a little bit more than just 15 minutes a week. But what I'm saying is it is possible. You can do 15 minutes or 30 minutes twice a week, so 15, 15, and that will be more than enough. Even if you're really overweight, the intensity I spoke of, means that you shouldn't be able to do more than 2 or 3 of these sessions, these 15-minute sessions every week. If you're doing any more than that, you're not intense enough. It's not intensive enough. I'm doing a 7-day Executive Warrior workout protocol. I will build this out for you if that's of interest to you, right? It basically tells you everything I've said, but step by step, everything you need to do to get your 15-minute workout so that you can have your six-pack abs in as little time as possible. Now, I'm only going to do that if you request for it, because if you don't request for it, like, why am I doing it, right? Why am I typing all this out, sharing all these private notes from my clients with you? I don't need to do that, right? So if you're interested, put a comment below, comment on my video. That's how I know you're interested. If I can get 40 comments on this video, hey, I want this, I'll give you the protocol. I'll send you the detail, give you the protocol for free, and I'll send it to you. But you have to comment today. I'll see you soon. Take care. God bless.